And so one of the biggest topics lately that we've been talking about just the last few weeks, few months is AI. And so what role does automation play in modern IT infrastructure, and how do you leverage it in your work?
And so automation, obviously on the surface, right, you can lean out the labor force, you can lean out process, you can streamline stuff, and it just need you to focus on more core business stuff, right? Stuff that generates revenue for the organization versus doing these 10 things manually the way that, it's beneficial. And then you have to take that technology and then present it to your internal customers, your stakeholders, and your business leaders and say, hey, I did this really high speed, cool thing. We should pay for it. And they're like, and that transition, I guess you will, or translation needs to happen. And that's very difficult. So I think, especially in the gaming world, they do a lot of data to affect daily, monthly, quarterly business decisions, right? And so obviously these organizations want a system or a tool to help them make better business decisions, right? So it's making a big splash all over the news. I get it.
And it was a full day event where we brought in speakers, we had breakout sessions, and really helping women who are already in business how to get to that next level, or women who are looking to start a business or may have a side hustle, but they're working a full-time job, right? So it's about providing education, empowerment, collaboration. Girls Rock Productions was really meant to be a production company that would actually host women events as well as events for our young girls who have a great idea and want to do something about it. So, that's one of my passion projects, is really helping women in our community who want to be able to be successful entrepreneurs.
I mean, the reality is physical control of your assets is one of the most critical components you can have in cybersecurity. You need to make sure you protect your people, and having a good, secure site and facility for them is absolutely important. Your people are your number one asset. That's one thing they teach you in some of the more advanced management security courses, is that, yes, your data is valuable, but the people are really the biggest asset you have. And you want to make sure that you keep yourself free from litigation and maintain compliance with regulations and whatnot. A lot of those require good, principles of practical physical security. One of the most successful hackers of all time, his name was Kevin Mitnick. He specialized in the art of engineering and regularly was able to walk his way into organizations, extract data or program software, and get whatever he needed simply by walking in and pretending to be a vendor. He wrote a great book that I like called The Art of Intrusion that I recently reread, and he details his exploits in physically penetrating organizations. And it's something that I think was written about 20 years ago. Pretty much everything he talks about still rings true today. So it's very important to keep your physical security under control.
Got it.
I would say leaders that are in this space that are listening, I would say it's time to make some changes. Those companies that do not make the change might die overnight. As we all have seen, companies such as Circuit City, Blockbuster, Sears, as big as they were, they did not meet with the times. And so it's important to be in the know and the new technology spend. And if not, there is a higher risk of the businesses to fall. I don't mean to put a Debbie Downer, but that is reality. And so if you're having problems and you're not understanding why is this for me or how is this for me, we're here at Sierra. We take off that burden for you and not only educate you, but also show you the way of how to move your businesses forward.
Got it. Awesome. So pretty much reach out to you guys so you guys can assist them with staying ahead of technology.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
And even, now with deepfakes, I could be having this conversation with you, but it's not really you. It's some troll behind a keyboard that's telling you or the fake you what to say. And so now it comes down to verifying patients. When a patient calls in, how do you really know it's the patient? Just because the caller ID says it is, or they say it is, or they say they are, how do you know that is who's calling? We're actually doing that with our clients now. We're actually, doing verification. Just because someone calls in and we recognize the voice which obviously we can't remember the 2,200 voices. But even if we remember, even if it's the CEO of the company and I talk to him once a week, I can't know that that's really them, because with the deepfakes, with the ability to upload someone's voice and then tell the computer to create a new audio recording of them saying anything you want. So expect a lot of fake news to come out and a lot of really damaging videos of people doing things that they didn't actually do. So that's the biggest thing. It's the amount of cybercrime and the number of compromises in healthcare. The other side